Spring bows to thrill of cayenne summer, dreams spiced in youthful glow come May, bright ribbons wake my bare feet slumber. Spring bows to the thrill of cayenne summer, rainbows pleat dance, no clouds encumber, my twirling limbs, life's weaved sachet. Spring bows to thrill of cayenne summer, dreams spiced in youthful glow come May. Spring sighs with age, come broaching summer, blue tears, red smiles, round pole in May. Life's colors flow from gold to umber. Spring sighs with age, come broaching summer, and shall I join wind's lively number, or watch bright ribbons twist and play? Spring sighs with age, come broaching summer, blue tears, red smiles, round pole in May.
Hello and welcome to my Oak Spirit Sanctuary community and family. Brightest Beltane blessings to you on this day. My name is Rebecca and I'm here to share with you one of my favorite traditions of Beltane, and that is the Maypole dance. So I'm going to give you a little history on Maypole dancing. Maypole dancing is a form of folk dance from Germany, England, and Sweden. There are two forms. The first and most popular consists of dancers that perform circle dances around a tall, garland-festooned pole. In the second, dancers move into a circle around the pole, each holding a colored ribbon attached to a much smaller pole, and as they move around the pole, the dancers intertwine the ribbons either in a web around the pole or plait it to the pole itself. This is what we normally do at Oak Spirit Sanctuary. Historians believe that the first Maypole dance originated as part of Germanic pagan fertility rituals. Originally, the dancers danced around a live tree. While dancers usually perform this on May 1st or the 1st of spring, in Sweden, they do this in their midsummer. This second kind of Maypole dance, with origins in the 18th century, began as a traditional or artistic dance popular in Italy and France. Eventually, traveling dance troupes performed this in England, thus bringing it to larger audiences. An English teacher training school adopted the Maypole dance, and soon it spread across most of central and southern England. This dance became a part of the repertoire for physical education for girls and remained popular in elementary schools in both England and the United States until the 1950s. Now, you're probably like, we know all this, we do this every year. Well, I'm talking about the direction that I would like to see Oak Spirit Sanctuary take the Maypole dance in the future. I'm wanting our community to bring a little bit more. I feel that in the past we've been giving this more Netflix and chill energy when we should be giving it I shave my legs for this energy. I'm talking about this first tradition, the tradition of a fertility rite. I think that we've been missing the opportunity to raise and ensure a lot of fertility energy for our community. Now, I know if you're like me, the idea of fertility magic makes you cringe, but fertility magic means so much more than procreation. This fertility magic that we can raise with the Maypole dance is for our community and its individuals and the land. This means blessings to the land for it to remain beautiful and healthy. It means prosperity and growth for our community members that are starting out on new paths, new careers, new jobs, and maybe even a child for themselves. It ensures that the children of our community continue to grow safely and healthy. So don't run away from fertility magic, dance around it. This first tradition, the fertility rite, is what I view the Maypole dance to be. It's the great rite, just with bigger wood. The sisters of the sanctuary choose a May Queen from candidates from the community to embody the energy of the maiden goddess. The May Queen then chooses from those playing in the games or participating in the games, and usually a lot of laughter on our part, her May King to embody the lover god. These two individuals are who we as a community appoint and ask to perform the great rite for the betterment of the land later on in main ritual, whether it be symbolically or not. In traditions, this fertility rite, the men would go out and find the tallest, straightest tree that they could. They would then bring it back, or if they kept it live, they would trim it so it was easily danceable. But if they brought it back, they would hewn it and make it sure that it was straight and smooth and ready for the Maypole dance. That's what I would like to see our men do. In the past, it's kind of been an afterthought. A hurry up, we've got to do this before, the Maypole is supposed to be at 3:00 and it's 2:30 and we don't even have a tree down. I would like to see the men of our community go out and find a tree. I would like for them to thank the land while it's being cut for its offering of the Maypole. I would then like to see them bring it back to the community so that it can be trimmed and ready for the May Queen to ride it up to the top of Maypole Hill. Let's face it, nobody really likes splinters in their butt. I would like to see the women of our community come together and help decorate the Maypole. Let's not leave it this roughly stripped of some limbs and branches. Let's decorate it. Let's give it some pride. Let's give it some thought. Give it blessings of anointments with oils. Let's make it magical. The ribbons that we dance with around this are a perfect opportunity to write your intentions of what you would love to use this fertility magic for upon, be it rune, symbol, or just writing it plain. It would even be attached to the Maypole and then the crown placed upon it or the wreath, and then it would be ready for the May Queen to ride to the top of Maypole Hill. The Maypole is symbolic of the phallus. The hole at the top of the Maypole Hill is symbolic of the womb or the chalice. Traditionally, gifts were given. In the early 2000s, when I started going out to OSS, there was a tradition of blessing the hole before the Maypole was erected. And by blessing it, you would give gifts of the first grain of the year, honey from the first gathering, milk from the finest of the stock, or even blood, if that is your tradition. This is something that hasn't been done in the past couple of years, and I would like to see it resume. The Maypole is then erected in the hole, and the Maypole dance starts. This seems to be a very confusing thing for our community to do. So for next year, I need you all to remember that no matter what circle you're in, it is 2 steps in, 2 steps out. 2 steps in, 2 steps out. This repeats until the Maypole is fully wrapped and it is able to be braided and tied off. In this act, I feel as a community, we can bring so much more energy into this simple little dance. Let's make it a ritual, not just a pastime, not just something to fill time, put the energy in it that it deserves. Oak Spirit Sanctuary has a tradition to where the maypole stands erect for the full year. At the end of the new year, the following Beltane, part of that maypole is taken to become our Yule log for that following Yule, and the rest is placed in the main bonfire for ritual. So you see the magic continues. I think that this is a beautiful tradition, and it's something that I think that we need to take a little more time and effort to put into. It's such an amazing opportunity just to be more than go up to the top of the hill, dance round and round, wrap ribbons around a tree. It can be such a beautiful way of raising fertility energy for the land and yourself and our community. So I hope to see you next year. I hope to be able to dance around the maypole with you next year. And I hope you have a wonderful Beltane, and I hope that the energy that we raise through main ritual tonight will aid you in all of your endeavors for the rest of this year. Until we meet again, brightest blessings and blessed be.